Good morning. Welcome to another ASMR at 5. Hold on one second. Yeah. Yes. No doubt. Sorry about the sipping sound. Sipping sound is better than a sucking sound. Never forget that. It sounds like something a guru would say at the top of a mountain. People risk their lives, swim shark-infested waters, crawl to the top of the mountain, asking the guru for one piece of life-changing advice. And he says, a sipping sound is better than a sucking sound. Real men stir their coffee with chopsticks. It's funny, when I say the phrase real men, that's like a real trigger for a lot of people. I don't know if it's men raised by single moms, and I'm not dissing single moms. But there is let's get real about the myth of single mom stuff. You know, half the men that created the single mom are not there because of what the single mom has done and the obstructions that she has put in front of him. The other half could be, or a third, or whatever the percentage is, could just be like dicks who are just not doing their thing, stepping up to the plate. I don't know. So this whole single mom, single dad, but single mom, I don't like that stuff. I don't like what's the word? The sympathy that the phrase single mom, that when people use the phrase, phrases evoke emotions. Like the phrase single mom evokes more sympathy, and those moms use it. Dads never use the phrase, I'm a single dad. How many times have you heard a woman say, but I'm a single mom? Shut the fuck up. Seriously. And I can't believe I just said the word fuck this early. Let me go back to stirring my coffee with a chopstick, because that's what real men do. Real men aren't triggered by shit. They're triggered by traditional things. Not by trendy things. And every time I mention something that has to do with masculinity or manhood, it splits my audience down the middle, or attracts people who question their own manhood and masculinity, or trying to reinvent it or redefine it. And I didn't want to have to talk about this first thing in the morning, but it was on my mind, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Do you ever wear a hat in the house because it's cold? I got up this morning and put a hat on. Drinking 5th degree north coffee from the UNSTUCK coffee mug, because 2018 is the year you get unstuck. And don't you forget it. You watched me say it all through 2017, and you're still stuck. What the hell's the matter with you? Now it's time to get unstuck. There's some people that just get jammed up at Real Man, just like jammed up at NoFap. I'm going to do a video on NoFap 2018. And boy, it's going to be a doozy. You don't define yourself by what you don't do. You got me? I remember meeting a woman, conservative Christian woman. Now listen, I'm a conservative, independent, Christian, free-thinking man. Nobody owns me. No political party owns me. There's no denomination that owns me. I don't tote a party line. No one tells me how to vote. No one tells me what to eat. No one tells me who to date. No one tells me where or how to spend my money. I'm an independent guy. Versus people who are owned by political parties, owned by denominations. I met this woman, and I forget what the denomination was. Or I said, oh, she says, we're part of the, XYZ fellowship. I forget what it was. I said, what's that? And she says, well, we don't believe in dancing, we don't smoke, we don't drink. And she gave me like a list of 10 things that they don't do. And in my mind, and she was a sweet lady, and I didn't want to like ruffle her feathers. But honest to God, I'll tell you what was on the tip of my tongue too. Tell you what was on the tip of my tongue was, well, tell me what the hell you do. You just gave me a list of 10 things you don't do. Boy, that's real attractive. One of the things that I was thinking about was, when it came to fasting, I learned about food by not eating. And I thought, holy crap, sounds like I'm softening up about nofap times. And I think that's where, like, some of the nofap-ish stuff might be applicable when it comes to porn and some of the stuff that happens as a result of porn. And I'm not a porn guy at all. Just does nothing for me. I'd much rather have the real thing, which is harder to get. Which, I will tell you this, I get my women the old-fashioned way. I date them, okay? Rather than log on with a passcode and then,